We often ask ourselves, why did this happen to me? And at times, when life gives us blessings, we let pride take over. In chasing our dreams and enjoying success, we sometimes forget one truth: everything is written by our Creator. What looks good today may turn out different tomorrow, and what feels painful now might later become a blessing. Only time reveals what's truly good or bad. Maybe you're going through a rough patch right now, or maybe you're living in comfort, forgetting that life can change in an instant. Either way, this story is for you. It's not just a tale, it's a reminder that might shift the way you see life. So listen carefully until the very end. At the base of a green hill, close to a dense forest, there was a quiet little village. In that village lived a kind man named Mr. Adam. He was middle-aged, lived simply, and money was always tight. For him, even 2 meals a day felt like a blessing. Yet despite his poverty, he carried one treasure most people lacked: gratitude. He never complained, no matter what came his way. But Mr. Adam had a small plot of land where he grew crops with the help of his only son, Daniel, and their beloved white horse, Max. But Max wasn't just any horse. He was strong, smart, and loyal. To Mr. Adam and Daniel, Max was family. One day, word about Max reached a wealthy businessman named Mr. Smith. He traveled with his son to the village just to see him. The moment he laid eyes on Max, he was stunned. He offered Mr. Adam a large sum of money, more than Adam had ever seen. But Adam shook his head and refused. The villagers were shocked. He must be crazy, they whispered. He could have been rich, but he chose to stay poor. But not long after, something strange happened. Max disappeared. Adam and Daniel searched everywhere, but the horse was gone. The villagers mocked him again. See, he didn't even deserve such a fine horse. Daniel, heartbroken, asked his father, "How can you stay calm after losing something so valuable?" Mr. Adam smiled gently. "My son, don't be quick to judge. In every loss, there may be hidden good." Daniel didn't understand. To him, his father was just hiding his sadness. But a few days later, something amazing happened. This time, he wasn't alone. With him were 5 wild horses. The villagers were stunned. "Adam is so lucky," they exclaimed. "What a fortune." But Adam stayed the same, calm, steady, and humble. No pride, no excitement. Daniel, overjoyed, began training the wild horses. But one day, while riding, he was thrown off and broke his leg badly again. The villagers whispered, "Those horses were a curse." In pain, Daniel said, "Father, this time it really is bad." Adam replied softly, "Son, don't rush to judge. Time will tell whether this is good or bad." Not long after, war broke out. Soldiers came to the village and took every young man to fight. Only Daniel was left behind because of his broken leg. Many boys never returned, and the village was filled with grief. This time, the same villagers came to Adam with tears, saying, "You are blessed. Your son was spared." Adam looked at Daniel and said, "Do you see now? When Max was lost, we thought it was bad, but he returned with more. When your leg broke, it hurt, but that same injury saved your life. Life is never simply good or bad. Everything has its purpose." The lesson is simple yet powerful. Don't celebrate too much when life feels sweet, and don't despair when it feels bitter. Both moments will pass. What matters is patience, gratitude, and faith. So, if you're facing something today that doesn't make sense, trust that it's part of a bigger plan. God knows what's best, even when we dance single quotes. This was today's story from HQ Info. Every tale carries a life lesson. If this touched your heart, don't forget to like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Until next time, take care and keep believing.